I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya.
So Flagler County is not just waiting for the federal government to do something, not just waiting for Florida to do something.
Flagler County Emergency Management Director Jonathan Lord says they've created a working group that includes his department as well as members of fire rescue and representatives from area hospitals to prepare for the coronavirus.
We'll be getting together regularly to review the cases that are coming out, review the latest information from the Centers for Disease Control and the Florida Health Department, to review what precautions we need, even things like, is it time for us now to buy more masks for county employees? Is it time to message something different to the public? So we are leaning forward to be ready should this become a bigger issue.
Lord says residents can expect to hear from emergency management directly if coronavirus impacts this area. For now, he says you can see all the latest information on the CDC's website. You can hear Lord's full interview on Live Shop Play, hosted by Flagler County Commissioner Joe Mullins, tomorrow morning at 9:30 right here on WNZF. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Rich Carroll.
Meantime, Flagler schools are emphasizing preparation over panic when it comes to the coronavirus outbreak. There are currently no confirmed cases of the novel virus in Flagler schools, and if that changes, the district says it will notify the school community. If health reasons warrant, the district says it's prepared to support students through digital instruction. Flagler Schools has also worked closely with area health officials to determine protocols if coronavirus becomes a threat locally. For now, Flagler Schools is sticking with the CDC's recommendation to prevent the spread of any kind of respiratory virus. The two most important things you can do to prevent the spread of illness: stay home if you're feeling sick, and wash your hands frequently with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. It's hoped that national coverage recently given to a young Palm Coast boy will have a positive impact locally. John Arking has the story.
8-year-old Robbie Gay was featured last week on CBS Evening News when Steve Hartman brought the On the Road segment to Flagler County. Gay, who's been in the foster care system himself and not always in the best of circumstances, was highlighted because of his love for the older, less wanted dogs at the Flagler County Humane Society in Palm Coast. While he's been lovingly adopted himself since then, he turned a corner emotionally when his dog had to be put down, and he expressed that he knew what it was like not to be loved or cared for, and so he vowed to adopt as many older dogs as he can.
Because people don't want older people and older dogs. They only want babies and puppies.
Amy Caratanudo is the executive director at the Flagler County Humane Society and says meeting Robbie was quite an experience, and it really did highlight the importance of adopting older dogs and the advantages.
When he was here, he honestly really does love these older dogs. After the camera crew left, I said, Robbie, there's a puppy in one of the exam rooms. Do you want to say hi? And he's like, no, that's okay. So he honestly really does love the older dogs. And I think, the message that his mom has asked is, we want more people to adopt and more people to really look at these older dogs, because you kind of know what you're getting too. They're house trained and their temperament so much better. And really some of them still have a lot of love to give, and they do. Robbie's right. They get overlooked.
For details on dog adoption, including pictures and bios of the available animals, you can go to FlaglerHumaneSociety.org. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arking.
You've learned a lot about the Flagler Beach Renourishment Project this week, but have you learned enough?
If you have not, Flagler County Public Information Officer Julie Murphy says there is a place to get all the info about it.
We have a website up called Shore Up the Shore, and that website is www.shoreuptheshore.org. However, if you hit .com instead, you're still going to go to the same place. We got both domain names.
Murphy said that if you still have questions about the project, you can email shores@flaglercounty.org or call the county at 386-313-4040. She said it is important that everybody knows what the goal of the project will be and what the benefits will be. To listen to the entire interview with Julie Murphy, County Commissioner Dave Sullivan, County Engineer Faith Al-Khatib, and Assistant County Attorney Sean Miller, download the Flagler Radio app and go to the Free for All Friday podcast. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
The Bunnell Police Department has a new detective. Tony Magoo has more.
On Monday at the regular meeting of the City Commission, Police Chief Tom Foster swore in the newest member of the Bunnell Police Department, Detective Kyle Totten. With us, we have the Police Chief Tom Foster, who said this about their new hire.
Kyle brings 26 years of law enforcement experience and correctional experience, as well as 7 years military experience to the Bunnell Police Department.
He retired from the Daytona Beach Police Department in 2016 as a sergeant after a stellar career.
He is a recipient of numerous awards for his law enforcement service, to include the Daytona Beach Police Medal of Honor and a Medal of Valor.
Detective Taunton also has a distinguished military career as well.
Detective Taunton also served in the U.S. Army during the Cold War, Desert Storm, and Operation Iraqi Freedom, and has received the U.S. Army Combat Infantry's badge.
For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Tony Magoo.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.